Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. Oh no, what a... David Villa! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What do you think now about that goal?
Oh, I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That pass has been well intercepted. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's a sharp pass. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Osimhen! Oh, important interception.
Villa really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That has ended up in no man's land. Opts for safety. Chooses to go crossfield. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. No, that's been intercepted. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's been played through. And this is Griezmann. It's Griezmann! And he's stuck it away. They are purring, truly purring. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Kvaratskhelia. Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Cannavaro did well to stay calm there. Nice bit of trickery. That is a brilliant interception. Mendes clears without hesitation.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Aubameyang, Tchouaméni, Xavi Alonso, and it's Koundé. Trois, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Rijkaard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gabriel. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Marcelo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Osimhen. David Villa. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Kvaratskhelia. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Can he get onto this? Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, played right into his path. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Xavi Alonso. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a cute ball. That is good alertness. Dembele. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Driving through the middle. Oh, there's a probing ball. And the referee says that is that for the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Milan sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11. Via.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Numero 20.
Oh, great run, magical. Now this could be a chance. Lovely ball and chance. And that has been cleared. Not a bad try by any means. Troyes with the corner, there first. Oh, well played. Out of play for a throw. Now he's off and running. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Donatoni. Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And it's Xavi Alonso. Well read, and the danger is averted. Not the most accurate pass. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Kvaratskhelia. This looks promising. And a shot! And he hits the net! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6.
Milan have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Osimhen currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Dembele is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Threads one in, dink through. Van der Sar with the clearance. Kvaratskhelia. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia! It's hit the upright. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Nesta proves too strong. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Milan suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That's a lovely, neat pass. There's the shot! Mendes can get it clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, he's burst through. They're urging him to shoot. Mendes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Dembele. And here's Aubameyang. Spread to the right. Aimed beyond the defence. Xavi Alonso. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well played, well played. And that is expertly dealt with. Now that's well seen too.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
He's in a good position. And the shot! Aubameyang! Oh, that's a special one! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And right near the end, we have parity. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 15.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Šeško, Ferry does really well to win the ball there. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Xavi Alonso. And he's intervened well there. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And he's running through. Matheus Cunha. Takahara. It's Belletti. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your reflections then, Jim?
Milan certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. There is the unmistakable figure of John O'Shea, one of the first names on the team sheet, always, Jim.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be a little biased here because he's from my hometown, but he's about as versatile and dependable as they come.
The ultimate unsung hero. And he was quick to react. Spread it left. Showing good feet.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Royce. That's a little off target. Oh, he's burst through. Osimhen! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Norway have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. Olise couldn't squeeze it through. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Messi. Royce. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Looks to the other side. Not the most accurate pass. It'll be a throw-in. O'Shea is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Some intricate passing, looking, takes a shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. No, not the best of headers. Baresi cuts out the pass. That's a good ball out wide. Royce. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Norway! And it's Norway who take the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Cross flung in towards the middle.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking for options for movement. Bruno Fern... Oh, great leap! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Knocks it into space. And he's certainly on... Osimhen! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
O'Shea. Royce is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Del Piero. Oh, that's fabulous.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm.
He's going for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Norway have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Milan are looking to go forward now. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Donadoni gets in, and the shot! Well taken goal. AC Milan are all square. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Belletti has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. And it's O'Shea. Just 5 minutes left until the break. David Villa. Now it's Osimhen. He shifted it to the flank.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bruno Fernandes. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Royce. And here's Aubameyang, surely! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bruno Fernandes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Norway have their third corner.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Donadoni. Baresi calmly anticipates. Donadoni.
That's good play from him.
Donadoni running at top gear. That is good strength. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Milan will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So once again, we're underway. And it's Messi. Looking tidy in possession here. Bruno Fernandes. And a chance! It's in!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Royce. Aubameyang. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Olise. Now it's Osimhen. Thuram cuts it out. Donadoni. And here's Osimhen. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Milan really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's Mendes. There's the... It's a goal! A game of thrills!
if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Royce.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply... And Del Piero!
He's gone direct here. They get a throw in. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's there to make the challenge. Got a Tony. Now it's Olise. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's cut it out. Keeper's got good distance on that. Tries to play it through. And here's Osimhen. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, a player who needs no introduction. It's gone out for a throw-in. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Looking for the run. Now it's Osimhen. Deftly away. A probing pass. Casillas claims comfortably. So what can they make of this? That has ended up in no man's land. Tries to pass it through. Takes a shot. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, this looks sharp. Cannavaro, played back to the goalkeeper. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Del Piero. And the finish! Goal, Norway! And they're back in front. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Well, all I can say is that he did very well to squeeze it in near post. He didn't have much to aim at.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14. Numero 25.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Norway with the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Il numero 21. Il numero 16. Attenzione, un cambio.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Milan now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and...
Osimhen! And a neat finish. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And here's Raul. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's in a great position here. Can he get it through? And that is hit. Osimhen! No, couldn't quite control it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything.
And he shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Takahara is offering a wry smile there. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
He's having a pop! So close, but that is as good as it gets. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Osimhen, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card, so overall I don't...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Manchester United against Milan.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery.
Osimhen! And that would have been some goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
There's the shot! Goal! Milan! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Hullet. Hullet touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
That's going to go a long way. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the counter is on. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And this is Hazard. Good read, needed to be. That's an imaginative pass. Bergomi calmly anticipates. Pedri, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. It's Bale! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Foot in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's out for a goal kick. Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. Messi.
Manchester United always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bergomi has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Donatoni. Raul. Oh no, what has happened here? Decent chance! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest, real cut and thrust.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He has found the way through. Now it's Osimhen. Griezmann! It's hit the upright. Messi. And it's Pedri. And it's Messi. He's looking wide. Now, can they get him away? And here's Bale. Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Raul. For Jordan Henderson. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's picked his way through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Manchester United, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Griezmann. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh no, this does not look good. Chance to deliver. Azar. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yaya Toure. Pedri. Passes short and sharp. Hazard. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Bergomi gets over and intercepts. And here's Bale. And he's in on the finish! And that's in! And deep into first half stoppage time. A timely strike. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's...
And we've reached half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Milan ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And here is the first touch of the second half. And it's been played through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi, Bale, and this is Bale, it's Bale! Henderson attempts a clearance. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shot a goal! Oh, good finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Played into space. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Donadoni being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Milan really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
This is a promising build-up. 60 minutes played. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Bale. Pull it, and he shoots! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Manchester United leading. Osimhen! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the through ball. That's a good ball. Great chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that's not going to trouble anybody. And there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner. Pedri plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. In with the challenge. Now it's Villa. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, they could break here. He's shifting through the gears here.
Milan may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Rijkaard has created one goal already. Hazard, and here's Hullet. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nice sequence of passes, this. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That has not gone well. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Messi. That's good play. Look at the space here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Pedri. It's just beyond his reach. David Villa. Oh, no joy this time. Milan could be just about done here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rijkaard.
Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
19, Bale.
Osimhen, oh, good read.
Hazard.
And here's Suarez. Shifted it to the flank.
Number 9, Pedri.
Opts to play it back.
Number 42.
Can he finish? It's a goal! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So is that the decisive goal? Not shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Please join me in
We look
wishing
back
all
on the
the
game
best.
then, Jim. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So things are underway. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage...
And the shots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Oh, he's great chance! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
So, a breakthrough already. Griezmann bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Lopez. Boucher. And it's Marcelo. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Takes aim and crosses. Boucher. Pele. Jordan Henderson gives no quarter whatsoever. Tries to pass it through. Oh, super find. Cruyff! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's having a hit! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
David Villa. Edmilson. Oh, Red, nice interception. Milan disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Pepe gets across to intercept that. Fermin, renowned for his long-range shooting. Oh, it's come loose. There's the shot! In he goes again. And he's following up. And he's there to get it away. And here's Messi. Oh, nice touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Pele. And here's Donatoni. That's going wide left. Donatoni, Osimhen. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. Donnarumma must save this. Brilliant save from Donnarumma. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Looking to play him in. O'Shea. Fermin. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's neat. And this is Messi. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Nicely aimed pass. O'Shea is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Messi in acres of space out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pass somewhat off target. Nicely weighted ball. Not the most convincing of passes. Has a look and plays it forward. Strong running down that left flank. Good ball, good take. He's shifting, big chance! It's a goal! Barcelona are back in business. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response, and that signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure?
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So once again, we're underway. David Villa. Pele. Edmilson. O'Shea. Quality ball. Looking for the run. That's going across goal. It's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the finish! Superb goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing there. A few seconds result.
It's Griezmann! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Edmilson. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Cruyff. That's destined for the flank. Ferry promptly onto that, and that is that. No way through. Messi. Messi! Oh, off the bar! And the shot! Oh, what has happened here? And he's straight offside. Fermin going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. And a chance! And there's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Edmilson. And it's Marcelo. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Jordan Henderson cannot be beaten that easily. Well, that's well spotted. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And Messi! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Griezmann. Fermin. And here's Cruyff. Ferry gets it away. Cannavaro. And he's being shifted off it. And Donadoni. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Gives it back. Played out to the left flank, back where it came from.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Villa.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Donadoni! It's a loose ball. It's a sharp pass. And the counter is on. Now it's Lopez. Now it's Pele. Can he get it through? Well played. And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
El dorsal 19 será sustituido por el dorsal 21.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Xavi Alonso. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Gattuso. Stojkovic. And nicely intercepted. Vermeer. Now, can they get him away? Shot a goal! It's hit the upright. Alexander-Arnold goes back to front. Vermeer. This is a promising build-up. Gattuso. Stojkovic can see things others simply cannot.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And the referee brings it to a close. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So it's down to business here. Barcelona have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
And he can clear it away. Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Forwards and with intent. That is good alertness. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, just a keeper shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Jordan Henderson. Can he get on the end of this? Decent chance!
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bale. It's a goal kick. Xabi Alonso. Good-looking ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, David Villa! It's loose and there's a race. Oh, what has happened here? Nuno Mendes, it's rising! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Milan are trailing against the run of play. Xabi Alonso. Pass is just off target. Berry. Belletti. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Barcelona are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And it's Vieira. That's a lovely, neat pass. It's Bale! He's hit it first time.
Ah, that's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. That is good progress on the left. Xavi Alonso. Now that's well seen too. Nicely spread. Tries to pass it through. Bale is in a really good position out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. It's their second corner of the game. That's really well manoeuvred. Milan are looking to go forward now. And here's Thiago. Now there's a Griezmann! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Griezmann, he's picked his way through, tries the bullish header! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the...
He's having a pop! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Henderson wins the duel this time. Xavi Alonso. This ended up in no man's land. Ambitious ball here. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Down to business again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
That has been cut short. That'll be a corner. Barcelona have their third corner. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Engages and forces him off the ball. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Bale. Vieira. Oh, this is a great position. Distributed tidily. Can he finish? What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Corner number 4 coming up here. Milan are looking to go forward now. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Nuno Mendes. Now he's got space here. Nicely worked. Shapes to shoot! It's a quick ball upfield. Nuno Mendes. No, again there's no way through. He's got away. That's very neat. And it's Thiago. He's found a way through.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
It's Griezmann! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Searching passes played there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Henderson bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Bullet! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard. And it's Mendes. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Gets a good foot in there. Belletti. He is through here. Griezmann. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Griezmann, el dorsal 11. Bale. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15. El dorsal
Swung
7.
over. Can he get onto this? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Messi. Vinicius Junior just eases him off the ball. Now it's Osimhen. Threads one in. Now it's Takahara. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Can he get it through? Great ball, and Messi! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Messi really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Dembele is flagged offside. Now this could be a chance. And that pass just didn't quite work. And they can counter here. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Milan really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
That's a good shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A case now of complete control. That's been slipped through, and he's managed to get free. Now, can they get him away? And it's Thiago. And he's worked it through. Messi! going over the top. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that is that. Milan have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning.